Check it out, guys. We are back with a brand new episode on the channel. Today, my friends, we are going to be doing a Q&A. I'm just walking around in my apartment, by the way. Before we get ourselves into the Q&A, I want to answer a few questions, guys, on a face cam so you are all aware, because loads of people have been asking me the same question. So question one is, Tony, are you going to keep playing COC? Yes, I am. But I'm also going to be playing Call of Duty when it comes out in just under 2 weeks' time, guys. So what I need you guys, my subscribers, to do is go down below in that comment section and let me know what games you're going to be playing over the winter. And question number two, which loads of people keep asking, Tony, when is episode 2 coming out of Building Your Dream Business? So for those of you that do not know, me and my family, we are opening up a gym, guys, and episode 2 of Building the Gym will be out before the 10th of October. So 9 days time, it's going to be coming out before then. So make sure you leave a like if you're excited, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those post notifications. Now for the rest of the episode, I'm going to be answering your questions, guys, from my Instagram Q&A. There are over 1,000 comments on my Instagram photo. So I'm going to try and answer as many questions as possible. Do not forget, if you want to ask a question, guys, make sure you follow my Instagram, general_Tony. But let's get ourselves into the rest of the video. Okay, so here we go, guys. Let's do this. Now, as I said a second ago, there are so many questions. There's actually 1,160 comments, guys. Now, I know loads of the questions are very similar, so I'm going to try and answer as many as possible over the next 10 to 12 minutes, and hopefully you guys get your questions answered, guys. So I'm going to try and stick with the general ones really quickly. My name is Anthony. I am 25 years old, for those of you that do not know and are new to the channel. I live in London, guys. I bought my own apartment about a year ago. I'm selling it to open my dream business, which is a gym. It's going to be opening February 2019, so about 6 months time, because loads of people keep asking me that as well, guys. Going to be opening the gym in about 6 months time. It's going to be with my family, and it should be pretty awesome. I'm recording a series on this YouTube channel showing you the entire process of opening the gym. So far, I've only released one video, but video number 2 will be coming out in about a week's time, guys. So hopefully that answers all the generic questions, guys. If you've got any others, as I said, make sure to follow me on Instagram and leave it on the next photo I upload. But let's do this. By the way, one thing I do want to say, I want to make sure that this video actually inspires and motivates people. So for anyone out there who doesn't know what to do with their life, guys, do not worry. Just take some time to yourself, think about where you want to go in life, and make sure you stay positive. Don't surround yourself with negative people. Always be positive, and you'll go as far as you want. So I'm going to answer these questions now. Let's get into the first one. Here we go. Coming from Alex. What was your favorite thing to do in your childhood? Very simple. 2 favorite things, guys. I love to play sports, and I loved to play Call of Duty, which is why I'm going to be playing the new Call of Duty when it comes out just under 2 weeks. Believe it or not, I haven't played Call of Duty for years. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see if I still love it, guys. So it could be pretty interesting. Next question coming from my friend Official YouTube General. What's the craziest thing you ever did on YouTube, or you ever said on YouTube? Well, for those of you that do not know, guys, and have only been subbed for a year, maybe 2, or even a couple of months or a week, I actually used to swear in all my YouTube videos about 4 years ago. And the reason I stopped swearing was because it was silly, it was stupid, and I didn't want to, spread negative words across my videos, guys. So I stopped swearing about 3.5 years ago, 3 years ago, something like that. And ever since then, I don't think I've said a single swear word in the last 3 years on YouTube. So that is pretty crazy. And that, of course, was my own personal decision. So let's keep going, guys. Let's keep going. Have you ever wanted to do anything else except for YouTube? Yes, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a fighter pilot. And that was actually my dream job, guys. But when I turned like 17, 18, I realized that was never going to happen because I wasn't smart enough. And also my body is too long, like my legs and arms were too long, so I wasn't able to fit in the aircraft properly or something like that, guys. And pretty much, I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. I've always been a massive lover of games, and I was always very artistic. So I was going to try and go down, the animation route, develop my own games and stuff. And then one day, I just decided to upload a YouTube video, and since then, I never looked back, guys. But it did come with a lot of hours, a lot of grinding, but I suppose in life, you have to sacrifice stuff if you want to go to your chosen destination, guys. So let's keep going. What gave you the inspiration to start your own gym, guys? Well, I'll be really honest with you now. I was such a shy kid. I was so scared to even talk to girls. And I didn't even talk to girls till I was like 17 years old, guys. Always into my games. And when I was about 16, 17, I saw a video on YouTube of this guy, and he was in like great shape. He was getting loads of girls. He was having a fun time. And I literally decided to join the gym because of this one YouTube video, guys. So 7, 8, 9 years later, I'm now opening my own gym. It gave me massive amounts of confidence. 20 young people out there, girls or guys, if you're very shy, I would say the gym is a great foundation to build confidence as you get older, guys. So don't be scared. You know, jump straight into it, and you'll never look back, I promise you. It will be one of the greatest things you've ever done. So before we move on, guys, I want to answer this question, and this is, Tony, how do you stay motivated when you're doing a long and very hard task, guys? Well, the truth is, you can't stay motivated. That's why you have to be disciplined and, you know, create a regime, guys, where you do the same thing every single day. Because to be honest with you, not a single person on this planet, guys, whether it's Cristiano Ronaldo, whether it's The Rock, whether it's, you know, anyone world famous, like people we look up to, none of them are motivated every single day. But one thing every single one of them has in common is they're very disciplined and they have a regime. They, you know, they wake up early, they have a good healthy breakfast, they do the tasks which need to be done, they make their own bed, they brush their own teeth, they wash their own clothes. They all do these things, guys, and what that does is, over months and months and years, it builds, you know, discipline, self-discipline, and it will allow you to overcome the lack of motivation, guys. So if you're unmotivated, you need to just tell yourself, slap yourself on your face and tell yourself, work harder, be disciplined, do everything yourself. Don't rely on your mum, don't rely on your dad. I know loads of young kids are watching, but even if you're, 12, 13, 14 years old, maybe start to wash your own dishes, and it will give you a great amount of discipline at a very young age. And that, my friends, in my opinion, is one of the secrets to success. So here's a funny question, guys. Vitrin asks, I have only one question for you, Tony. Why are you following Logan Paul's pig on Instagram? So for those of you that don't know, guys, Logan Paul got a pet pig, and I love animals, so I thought I'd follow it. It's pretty funny, and yeah, that's the answer to that one, guys. So here we go. Here's a great question. Do you enjoy gaming now as much as you used to before? And how much has your life changed in the previous years due to, becoming a YouTuber and doing all that kind of stuff? So I'll be honest, guys, I love games. But I'm not sure if I love them as much as I did 5 years ago, because I've been doing it every single day, sometimes even, double uploads. I don't know if it takes your passion away. It kind of depends on the game and the content itself. Right now for COC, guys, I still love to play the game, but I get bored a lot quicker. Obviously, that's due to a massive lack of content. It's going to be interesting to see if I love the new Call of Duty like I used to when I was a kid, guys. That's definitely going to be interesting, and I will let you know in a couple of weeks' time. Now, moving on to part 2 of the question, how much has my life changed? Well, I'll be honest, guys, being a YouTuber has a lot of pros, but it also has a lot of cons. And one of the major things about being a YouTuber is you can become very, very lonely, guys, especially if you're like me and you live on your own. I've been living on my own now for just over a year. And think about it this way, guys. I go to the gym on my own, I make videos on my own, I live on my own, so I'm always on my own. And that can create you to become slightly antisocial. And that's not a great thing, guys. So if you do want to become a YouTuber or anything similar to that, I would say always make yourself aware that you need to go out with friends more. You need to go out to the cinema, or just hang out, maybe even play some sports and stuff. That is definitely something you need to be aware of, because, you don't want to become a lonely person. It can have some serious side effects. So let's look on to other questions, guys. Let me see what we have. Any chance of coming to India? I know there are so many Indian fans out there and subs who've been following my channel for a while, guys, and I promise you, I will definitely come one day. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, guys, because in a year or so's time, once I start traveling, once the gym's up and running, I'm going to start doing some vlogs on the channel, and I will definitely be traveling the world, that is for sure. And India is one of the first countries on the list, guys. India and China, I cannot wait to visit. So, here we go. Let's see what else there is. Okay, so I've got 3 final questions, guys. One of them comes from my friend Andraxis. We're going to answer at the end, but there's 2 more questions I want to answer before we end this video. So this one comes from Jordan Claypool. Remember at the start of the episode, guys, I said I hope this video can inspire some of you and motivate you in life in your own personal journey. So, Jordan has asked me this. I have watched your success over the last few years. I can't say I was the most active subscriber, but recently I have been. What were some of the greatest hardships in your life? And how did you get through these hardships? I would love for you to answer, as I am very curious, as most people who have succeeded greatly in life have come from a hard past, guys. So my greatest hardships, when I was a kid, my dad used to beat me up because I used to play video games, guys. Like, he really used to beat me up, even hit me over the head with, buckles, spoons, belts, everything. Used to leave marks on my body, and that probably traumatized me. But when I look back at it now, I don't really think anything of it, guys. It just kind of is what it is. Obviously, I hope loads of kids out there don't go through the same thing. But I would say a second thing that happened in my life, when I was 20 years old, my best friend slept with my girlfriend, and that was actually the year I started YouTube. So although that was a really bad thing, it made me become very lonely, and when I became lonely, I started to look to YouTube, guys, and I actually became a YouTuber. So although you do go through hardships in life, there is always a positive outcome, guys. Years later, you'll look back at it, and you'll kind of evaluate it differently, and you'll realize that it's just part of life. Bad things happen to a lot of people, and it's your job to get through them and be a strong person. You know what, guys? If you've made it this far into the episode, do me a favor, let me know your hardships down below in that comment section, and I'm going to take a read of them, and I'm going to try to respond to as many people as possible. I hope everyone watching this video is smiling right now, because we've all got a beautiful life, and we can truly accomplish anything we want. It just depends how badly you want it, guys. So let me move on to one of the other questions. This is one I promised I'd answer on Instagram. So this is coming from Paul Hall, shout out to you. So he says, "Sup Anthony, hope you're having a good day. I know you make good money with YouTube, and back a while ago you said you still live with your mum in a small apartment. Have you ever thought about buying your mum a house or some property? I know a kid could never repay back a parent for all they have done for us, but they are all we have. I lost my mum a few years ago, and I wish I would have done more for her." So I'm really sorry for your loss, Paul. Hopefully she had an amazing life. But to answer your question, my dream is, of course, definitely to buy my mum her dream house. She doesn't want much. She just, she's a normal woman. She hasn't had much in her life, so she would really love just, a normal house. And my second dream is to buy my grandparents, so my mum's mum and dad, a cruise ship experience, so, a cruise ship ticket before they pass away. They're about 83, 84 years old, guys. So my dream, by hopefully this Christmas, is to buy my grandparents a around the world cruise. So that's pretty much what I want to try and achieve before the end of the year. Okay, so here we go. I've got one final question, and believe it or not, this is coming from my second or third subscriber. This dude, he's called Andraxis. Shout out to you, I know you're watching. He has been one of my best friends on the internet, pretty much, guys. Since I ever started this, I've been friends with him for over 4 years now, and it's been an insane journey. And his question to me is, when you were younger, what was your ideal job career? Keep up the grind, mate. And this is something I wanted to answer at the end, guys, because I want to just say, like, when you're young, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, even 30, even 35, you don't always have to know what you want to do in life, guys. Sometimes we don't know what we want to do. Sometimes we don't enjoy anything that we found yet. And for that reason, I would say don't force yourself to do something that you don't want to do, guys. I honestly, when I was a kid, I wanted to be, like a soldier or a fighter pilot, but that never happened. And after that, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was depressed for a couple of years because of, a few things that happened to me. But I just want to say, make sure you're happy. Make sure what you do every day puts a smile on your face, guys. And don't worry about what your parents think, especially your parents. They're not always right. Sometimes they are, but honest to God, most of the times they're not. So don't worry about what they're thinking, guys. Just do what makes you happy. And I'm sure you'll find your path in life. I'm sure you will. Whether it's to be, a good father or a good mother. Whether it's to be, I don't know, a YouTuber. Whether it's to be a racing driver. Whatever it is, you'll find your path in life. And I hope every single person watching this gets all the success they dream of. There is going to be another Q&A coming shortly, guys. But the next video I upload, which I'm looking forward to, is going to be Building My Dream Business Episode 2, which should be out by the 10th of October. leave a like if you made it all the way to the end. Hopefully you've been, you know, enjoying these videos, guys. I know COC's a little bit quiet right now, but fingers crossed something's gonna happen. Stay tuned for the next one, guys. I will see you shortly. Peace out.